Right, well, we showed the video for the current single, Dogs of Lust, last week on the programme. What was that like to make? Looked very, very hot.
Very hot, very hot. Yeah, but very enjoyable. Very simple and hot.
Right. I mean, you've been working with Tim Pope for quite a while now.
Yeah, about 7 years.
I mean, what do you sort of like put that down to? I mean, you two sort of working so well together.
Chemistry, really. He pushes me very hard, and we have a very similar sort of understanding of things, similar aesthetics about sort of film and the way that music should be represented in film.
Right.
And just chemistry. We're good friends, really, and we enjoy working together.
Well, the new album's about to be unleashed.
Yeah.
I mean, unbelievably, your sixth one. Does it feel like that?
Yeah, it does really. I mean, the one regret I've got is that I haven't been more prolific, because over a 12-year career, I guess most people would have done maybe 8 or 9 or even more albums. So I would like to have done more, but they take time. You know, I'm very slow the way that I work. I like to take a lot of time off, and I think that if you're writing about life, then you should live it first. Really.
Well, let's talk about this album then. I mean, it's a much more of a stripped-down, rawer sound on this album.
Yes.
Why have you gone for that, Phil?
Because I wanted when people put the record on to really hear the songs. I wanted to make the production transparent, and so the performances come across and the strength of the songs. And I wanted to really concentrate. After the last record, my stuff has tended to be on the cutting edge of technology, really. The music that I've made and the records that I've made, and I really wanted this time just to spend time really developing as a songwriter.
I mean, the songs on this album seem a lot more personal than before. Would that be fair to say?
It is fair to say, but the paradox is that although this record is dealing with affairs of the heart, I think it's more universal than, say, the last album, which was dealing with bigger topics, I guess, like political issues and religious issues. Because I think at the end of the day, human beings tend to think more about themselves than the rest of the world, unfortunately.
Why do you think it's kind of taken you so long to sort of start writing from that personal angle?
Well, it goes back to, I suppose, soul mining really was fairly personal. I've always had fairly personal songs on a lot of my stuff, but just my life changed quite dramatically between Mind Bomb and this album. And I can just write about the way that I feel.
Johnny Marrs likened this album to the Plastic Ono Band album, but without the crap songs. Is that a fair description?
Well, he said to me that he wished he hadn't have said that now, because he thinks it's better than that, but that's for him to say. Yeah, I mean, I guess the stripped downness, that was one of my favourite albums, the first John Lennon solo album. And that was a very big influence on me as a songwriter anyway. That album and the White Album and early Neil Young, as well as more left field stuff.
I mean, he's a very respected songwriter in his own right. I mean, what's it like having somebody like him in the studio? I mean, is it kind of down to you to boss him around, or is he very much chipping in ideas?
He likes me bossing him around. No, he does trip it. He brings a lot to the project, and people often say, you know, we are going to write together, but people often say, you know, why don't you write together? But people don't realise that Johnny also loves being the guitar player. He loves being in the group without the responsibilities of writing and producing, and he just loves playing guitar, and that's, you know, his primary job in the group.